Hi, this is Helen McMillan of helenmcmillan.com. Today I want to talk to you a little bit about the power of visualization and the power of intention, as I share also a celebration of my own. A year ago, I sat in the audience at the Be the Change event in Fort Lauderdale, watching other business owners, other entrepreneurs take the stage and receive their awards for having a 10K month in their business, for crossing 6 figures in their business, for crossing 7 figures in their business. And I set the intention that next year I was going to be on the stage getting one of those awards. It took 7 months for me to cross the 10K mark and have a 10K month myself. It was amazing because that month, I remember at the beginning of the month, I didn't even pay myself that month because I thought the month was going to be so bad. That's how quickly stuff can turn around for you. And I make this video today to share this with you, to share behind the scenes. So many entrepreneurs do not really share what it is, what this journey is. This entrepreneurial journey is one of growing who you are. It's about who you need to be in order to have that kind of a business or to have that kind of success. And the mindset, the support that you have to have in place for you. That month that I crossed my first 5 figures was actually a few weeks actually after I stepped up and hired the latest coach, on top of being in a business mastermind program. And there was nothing that was going to stop me. I was walking the streets of New York City when I committed to that coach and said yes. The fear was so palpable. I was walking the streets of New York crying. But in my heart, I knew it was the right thing to do, but it was still scary. So fast forward to the beginning of this year, and I knew I was eligible for an award because I'd crossed the mark. I'd had a 10K month. I'd only had one, but hey, that's all I needed to be eligible, right? And then a funny thing happened. I had another 10K month. And I told myself, I'm not feeling the event. I don't need to go to the event just to get a prize. I know what I'd done, and that was good enough, right? But as it came closer, I began to realize that wasn't my voice in my head. Oh, honey, you don't need to go. It's all right. It doesn't matter what other people think. What matters is how you feel inside. And that is very true. Don't get me wrong, that's very true. But I began to also recognize and hear my own voice as I tell my clients all the time, if you want to have a life of celebration, you got to learn to celebrate every little thing. And this wasn't a little thing. This was a pretty damn big thing. This was a milestone for me. So I decided that I would go. If only just to be recognized and to celebrate joyfully my accomplishment and to receive from others. Yes, the accolades and the celebration. Let them celebrate me. And a funny thing happened after I decided. Not only did the doors all open and I got an airfare for a ridiculously great price, direct flights the week before, I was able to find a room, even though the hotel was sold out, and then found someone to share with. On top of that, I'd made up my mind I'm going. And even a more amazing thing happens. One of the things I teach my clients to say is, how much better can this possibly get? Well, it was getting better. So yesterday, while meeting with my accountant, she helped me to run a report, which I hadn't thought of running because I had run my fiscal year report and knew I hadn't crossed 6 figures. But when we ran the report for the year I've been in this program, which is what really matters, I had crossed 6 figures and didn't even realize it. So I am truly celebrating today, and I wanted to share that with you because there are a couple of profound lessons here which is my reason for sharing this. One, when you decide, providence moves. Two, you have to do it for you. It's about living your life authentically and creating something that matters to you. There's another person who crossing six figures wouldn't matter to, but it's been a goal for me. It's been a benchmark for me. And by the way, for those of you who might be hitting me up for a check, it's gross, not net. My whole message is about being true to yourself and blowing through your boundaries and really stepping into your full potential and overcoming the obstacles in your life. And so I wanted to share my own story with you because I live this every day. There's a reason I teach it, is because I live it. And I had my head down doing the work. And if I hadn't given myself permission to take a moment and really just stop and celebrate and enjoy and receive, I may not even have realized till next tax time what I had accomplished. So I'm grateful and thankful. And I hope that somewhere you found some nugget in this story to inspire you to keep going for your dreams. This is Helen McMillan of helenmcmillan.com.